Hey, this is Chris. Welcome back to MC Disc Vlogs. We filmed at Lakeshore, the woods course yesterday. And we got to like hole 10, and then I lost one of the drivers, so I had to look for that for a while. I didn't end up finding it at first. Then I went to hole 11, and I was looking for another driver on that hole. Found that one. Then finished up hole 11, went back and found the disc on hole 10. But then we didn't have a ton of daylight left. I finished the round, but it wouldn't be enough to be able to film. So we might go back and film that again at some point. Maybe do from the shorter tees instead, because I did it from the long, and we just kind of ran out of daylight. But today we're at Stony Creek, and this one's got two courses. We might just film the one.
Yeah, he's thinking the second one, the blue one.
For battery purposes. We probably don't have enough battery to film both of them. We don't have like the extra battery with us, so we'll probably do the blue side. I'm gonna play green first, and then we'll just film the blue side.
But he might be able to at least at the end, like, talk about the second one or something.
Yeah, so
and I'll try and take some pics.
There's two 18-hole courses here. There's a few holes on each of them. I think the green side, there's like 4 holes where there's different tees, like a short and a long, and then on the blue there's like 8 holes that have different pads. But most of them are the same, and they're all one basket position, not like multiple baskets. It's just multiple tee positions. Like this one's 354 feet. The first hole, it starts off here. It's pretty open, and then it goes over into the trees over there. It's kind of by that big tree, so it's pretty open for most of the way. And then I'd say this course is, the green one's probably a little bit more wooded, and then the blue one's slightly more open. They both have a little bit of woods, but they're both pretty nice.
This is also a pay-to-play course?
Yep. There's 10 to get into the park, which is like the same at most Metroparks in like the Metro Detroit area, and then 3 for disc golf. Yeah,
you just walk up to that area right there and pay. We're also going to the beach after this, so.
Yeah. Alright, we're here on the blue course. Just played a full round on the green course. Didn't film that one, but did decent on that one.
What would you review that course?
I'd say it's an A. I'd say it's an A for both of them. I like both these courses a decent amount. I'd say if I lean towards one of them, I like the blue a little bit better, but they're both pretty good. This one, actually, I think most of the ones where it has different tees on this course, this one actually has 2 different baskets instead of 2 different tees. So the short one's over here by the big tree, and then the long one's farther down that way.
And he'll be playing from the shorts today.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the shorts since I just
in the short basket
played the
today.
Other course, and like mid-80s out here, so I'm gonna throw my relativity.
Remember, if it's really hot outside, to make sure you're drinking lots of water and applying sunscreen throughout the day, so you don't get dehydrated or sunburned.
Be pretty good.
We have our giant jugs of water.
Okay, hole 2, short. I mean, the short one's still pretty long, 597 feet. The long one's back there. If you play from the long tee, you got all these big bushes and trees that come into play. It's really hard. It's like just under 1,000 feet. I think it's like 993 or something. And then you still got a long ways going from the short. You got a decent amount of trees. You know, just try to get a shot down there. I'm gonna throw the relativity again. Probably be throwing this an okay amount. Usually you get a decent hyzer flip on it, like have it come up to flat, and then hyzer a little bit at the end. Yep, that's pretty good. Hole 3. This one only has 1 tee. I think, let's see here. 3, 4, and 5 only have 1 tee. So the next one's 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, and 15 are the ones that have 2 different tees.
And those are scorecards you can pick up right at the front over there before you play.
Yeah, and it's nice. They have the like actual scorecard part on the one side, and they have like a map on the other side. I mean, the course flow is pretty good anyway, but it's always nice to have a map. This one's 402 feet. It curves off to the left. I could throw a shot over there, but I think I'm gonna go with the sidearm shot.
Is there good signage telling you where the next hole is, or would you say not so much?
There's a couple next hole T signs, but you could pretty much tell anyway from the way like the paths and the grass is mowed and stuff. You could pretty much, the next hole is not that far from the next one. There's not a lot of like long walks in between holes.
And if you have the scorecard too, you have a map on there, so,
so
you're fine either way.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a relativity gun, but this time I'm gonna do a sidearm. Not trying to get it super far. I just want to keep it in the fairway because I think it's intentional. There's long grass off the fairways, but it gets pretty tall and it could be hard to find your disc, but it's like that on purpose. But the fairways themselves are kept pretty short, and they're actually mowing out right now some of the holes, so yeah, just keep it in the fairway.
The breeze is also really nice in this heat.
That one turned over, but I'll find it. Okay, hole 4. Finally, I've been looking for this thing for almost an hour. Eventually found it in the rough. It's farther up than I thought. I threw a sidearm and it was a turnover, and I guess it got a lot of high-speed churn and it went farther than I thought. So I ended up re-teeing and taking a different shot. Got a 3, but I'll basically throw the same type of shot without turning it over. I basically turned it over, got like the off-axis torque, which means like turning over the wrist. So try to throw it flat, keep it in the fairway. This one kind of fades off to the left, kind of similarly to the other one, but it's got some more trees in the middle of the fairway. So 3, 4, and 5 have 1 tee, and then 6 has a long and a short.
What he's trying to say is sorry for the delay.
Well, you guys won't notice on video because it just goes to the next video, but it's like an hour in between. Hole 5, 300 feet even. It curves to the left. Again, not as much on this one. It's like a slight curve. And it's back behind that like V tree down there, that kind of big V tree. So it's these ones in the middle that come into play mainly, sort of that pine tree. For me being a lefty, it comes into play. If you're a righty, you could do like a shot over that way, have it curve in. I'm gonna throw my crave. Yeah, be careful on the end of this tee. There's a crack at the end of it, so you just want to be careful where you step.
There's a little one on this side too, on the right and the left.
That'll be right. Hole 6, short, 318. Long ones back there. The long ones, a couple hundred feet back there. This one's pretty straight on. This one's pretty straight on. It got some of those bigger trees in the way, not a ton of them. The woods start at the end of the basket, and then yeah, you get some like wooded holes after that. I'm gonna throw the relativity again. Sidearm. Try not to turn it over this time.
It'll be nice to be in the shade for a little bit. It's really hot out here today.
Okay, that one's in the short grass. Hole 7, 213 feet. This is like the start of the wooded section. This one's pretty straight, slightly curves to the right. I'm just gonna throw my soft neutron MD.
Nice skip off the ground.
Yeah, you get a good skip on this one without the grass and stuff. Hole 8, 348 from the short. Long one's back there. Kind of does like a weird type of curve. as you can kind of see on the tee pictures. So for me, I'm going to try to get it over to the right, and then after, I'll try to do like a skip shot, get over to the right, and then go with like a straight up shot. So it's not like directly straight up to the basket, but you know, this one's a little tighter. Relativity. Yeah, that'll be right. Hole 9, 228 feet. Pretty much straight down there. Got some of those smaller trees in the way. I'm just gonna throw my envy. Hole 10, woodpecker back there. 288 from the short. You go up over this hill, and then it goes down, and then it's on the left slightly. It's kind of straight, but you got like the hill to go over. Long one's back there. I think it's like 402, 400-ish. It's a harder angle from the long because you have to go up and over. It wouldn't be that bad for a righty, but it's a hard lefty shot. This one, I'm just going to throw a putter just to stay in the fairway. I don't want to throw a driver off into the rough. Kind of bad on this one, so I'm just going to throw a putter. I'm going to have Maddie go stand up on the hill here so she can see my shot. Because this is definitely a hole you want to have a spotter on.
I'll wait till he tells me I can stop walking. Yeah, you can see all the rough over there, and on that side, the basket's down there. I think I'm good to turn around and watch. He's right there on the edge.
Hole 11, 249 from the short. Long one's back there. So, got some rough on either side. Pretty much straight up though. It goes up slightly and then goes down a little bit. So I'm just gonna throw a putter. This one's the soft envies are nice too, because when they hit a tree, they kind of bend and don't like kick off far. They just kind of sit where they hit.
That's a good analogy.
Oh.
It's alright.
That actually faded back in, so that's good. Hole 12, 225, long one back there. Yeah, it's just pretty much straight up. We're on the soft envy.
All the way back there.
Same one as that red one, just blue. Hole 13, 153 feet. I think it's the shortest hole on either of the two courses. It's right there. There's a couple of trees that come into play. I try to keep it lower, kind of like turn it over a little bit and then have it flatten. This is kind of a hole to try to get an ace run on, you know. But we'll see. Envy again. No, throw it way too low. Hole 14, 315 feet. It goes out straight towards those like big trees, and then it kind of bends to the right. And it's kind of like boomerang hole from what the picture looks like. So I'm gonna throw this flare. It's gonna try to get a skip shot with it. Get down there a little.
Ooh, nice skip around the corner.
Yeah, that's probably good. Well, 15, 309 from the short. long one's back there. Straight down there. You know, you got the tall grass and stuff. And not many trees in the way on this one. I'm gonna throw the relativity. I'm tired after playing 2 rounds.
Yeah, we both are. Being in this heat definitely does not help.
I think that branch actually knocked it right down here. Hole 16, 342 feet. This one's straight for a little bit and then it curves off to the right. Again, you got tall grass on either side of the rough. You got some bushes and stuff. Pretty open though. Relativity again, you know, like throwing this one with the hyzer flip shots and stuff. Then it's like 282 and then the last one's like 220 something. This is the last longer one, over 300.
We're almost there.
A little bit of a breeze, which is nice.
I can't tell you how much we can't wait to be done. Fade back in. Nice. Thought it was going into the rough there for a sec.
Hole 17, 282 feet. It basically, it goes straight down and downhill a little bit. It's pretty much straight on though. You got the rough on either side. I'm gonna throw my Envy. Could throw a faster disc, but I don't really feel like it.
Like we said before, we're really tired.
Hole 18, 216 feet. This one's actually on my phone because I think it ran out of battery on the last hole.
Yeah, it must be really hot out or something.
I don't know if it was actually low on battery or maybe it's just doing it because it's hot, but I'm gonna throw a plasma Envy. It just it's got the rough on either side and it goes up there and curves to the right slightly. I like both of these courses. I'd say I like the blue slightly a little more. You know, you can play short or long. I mean, it doesn't have multiple tees on every hole, but you know, play how you want to. Yeah, they're both pretty good courses. All the Metroparks pretty much have good courses. Kensington, Willow, Stony Creek, and other ones. Can't think of them off the top of my head. But yeah, there's a decent amount of courses around, not like right in Detroit, I'd say, like right where in Ferndale, the closest ones are. So like Star JC and Wagner, those are like 15 minutes away, but a lot of the better ones are like 40, 50 minutes out. Like this one, I think it's like 45 or 50 minutes from our house. So yeah, I definitely recommend it though. It's definitely a good set of courses.
They also have a beach and walking trails. And
yeah, the park overall itself is huge. It's got a lot of different stuff. I think it's got a ball golf course too. Yeah, the Metro parks, all of them are pretty big.
We're heading to the beach after we finish.